Peace, you guys. We are looking at the overall collective messages for the month of July 2025. All right, starting off, kicking off the month. Either one or two things could be happening or both could be happening at the same time. You guys have the number 11 showing up, so look that up on the website called Joanne's Sacred Scribes. I am not affiliated with Joanne, but I know that her website is accurate. Anytime you guys hear me calling out numbers, those numbers have to do with something either I was saying, something you were thinking, or something taking place in your environment at the time, all right? So starting off, either you guys have people who are trying to spy in on what you're doing, especially as it relates to anything that is work related. So your actual job or your income resources and things like that. People might be pocket watching you guys as well. So just be mindful and aware and continue to keep your business to yourself. 55 and 646. It has been coming up repetitively over the past few months to keep your business to yourself. And I'm just here to reiterate that you guys need to continue doing so, because whatever moves that you're going to be making will be very transformational. And you don't need anybody tainting this transformation, especially not people who are sitting around trying to dig and get information on you, okay? If you are a person who is seeking to increase your income or expand your career field or change career fields or get a promotion or anything like that, now 133 on the clock is the perfect time to start educating yourself. So if it's things that you don't know or things you feel like you need to spruce up on, now is the time to do so. You guys are also being encouraged to take a leap of faith into that, because whatever it is that you put it into and you actually take clear and thought out action on is going to be something, number one, that you've been hoping for, and something, number two, that is going to feel like a wish fulfilled. It's going to be very successful for you. It might require you to either relocate or deal in other places than where you're dealing in now. So if it's not actual physical travel, it could be things that you're engaging with online. So say maybe it is something in person where you are going to go do an event outside of where you live, or you're going to go do some networking outside of where you live, out of state. Maybe it's that you stay in your state and you start using the internet, 228 on the clock, to start connecting with consumers or like-minded individuals in other places. Maybe you start gaining more information online. Maybe you start going to YouTube University until you get your coins together. There's some sort of action that you guys are being encouraged to take, especially in terms of your career field, that is going to be like the end of one cycle going into a new cycle. That will be something that you hoped and wished for, but you actually have to take the steps to do so. A lot of you guys might still be teetering between the old cycle and the new cycle. I know many of you have felt the shift. I know many of you are sitting in the shift and looking at what's going next, what steps to take next, what's the next thing. And I know this because a lot of you are getting sessions with me, and that's kind of what we're talking about, like piecing together what you need to do so that you can excel as you move forward in this new cycle. One of those things that everybody's going to benefit from is getting out of their head. And the way that we do that is by actually focusing on tasks of the future, things that actually move us forward. So you have to have a goal. You have to have a clear goal. You have to be focused on that goal every single day. You got to be getting up, thinking, speaking, working toward that goal without hindering yourself or being counterproductive, right? So you can't be spending your energy half sad, 355 on the clock about what has happened in the past, and then like half happy about what you think can happen in the future, and then you find yourself in this middle state of just teetering and not actually taking any action. So come into your body, be very mindful of your body. You could do things like deep breathing. You could do things like meditating on actual physical parts of your body. There's a lot of grounding techniques, getting out in the sun. It's a lot that you guys can do, but you need to get out of your head and get into your body, because if you stay in that thought process about what hasn't, didn't, whatever, that's more of what you're going to create. But the moment that you decide, I don't want to sit in no low vibe energy, I'm not a victim, I'm not sad, I'm not worried, I'm not confused, like you get out of that state, you start the journey to actually bossing up. And so 446 on the clock. Now's everybody's opportunity to boss up if they so choose, okay? But it's gonna take consistent effort. It's gonna take actual action, and it's gonna be needing to be backed by clarity. Like, you need to get clear about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. Your why is gonna be with roots and grounds, whatever it is that you create. And the thing that you create is going to be something that it turns out to be very stable for you for a while to come. It's going to be something that you're going to be able to grow and build and benefit from. You are going to indeed be the leader in whatever you're doing, whether you own your own company or you are looking to like level up in your career, working for someone else. Whatever it is, you are going to be deemed the best at what you do, but you actually got to do it. Okay, that's the thing. People have to like see you do it. And so July is calling you to make peace with things from the past. Okay, get into your whole self. Be very aware and mindful of your actual present moments, situations, scenarios, space, body, mind, breath, thought, like all the things. Be in an awareness. That level of awareness is what's going to keep you focused as you progress forward throughout the month of July. And you're going to be ensured security and stability with the things that you want to create. By the time you get to the end of the month, you're going to feel confident enough to take that leap of faith with whatever it is that you've been creating or trying to bring to fruition. Just a sidebar, if there are people who have questions about their love life, it looks like it looks good. I see the Emperor and the Empress, right? And usually that is a divine pair, and it looks like good cards between them. So that's good news if anybody is out there looking for love. It can also represent, a person finding their balance within themselves, but this doesn't look like that type of message. This looks more like somebody taking the time to focus on the things that actually bring them fulfillment, bring them wholeness, bring them balance, and putting their all into that 100%. And along that journey, they're going to find the person they're supposed to be with, 7:07 on the clock, and they're going to get all the accolades for all the work that they've been putting in that maybe nobody has noticed up till now. Now is your time. The spotlight's about to be on you, so enjoy.